Ladies and gentlemen, there is only one sacred obligation the nation has. We have many obligations, only one sacred obligation. That is to care for those who we send and care for those who come home, who defend this country.
It's critical that veterans are talking to other veterans. We know that we have the best candidate for veterans and for military families.
We are a group of military family members who are supporting Barack Obama for president. And our main goal is, not only to recruit people to vote for Obama, but to make people understand that McCain does not have a lock on the military vote. It's just simply not the case.
They've done their job. They actually have done a wonderful job, the American troops have. But it's time for them to come home. It's really and truly time for them to come home.
When the Walter Reed scandal broke, it was a shock to me and I think to every veteran.
John McCain only gets a 20% rating from DAV, where Barack Obama gets 80%. John McCain voted for a war and then voted against increasing funding to the VA to care for those veterans 4 years running. And that there's no logic there for me. I mean, how do you vote for a war then refuse to care for the people that are getting hurt there?
I mean, these are men and women fighting for their country. They come home wounded, and they're falling through the cracks, and it's just unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable. It needs to be completely changed.
I've got a 19-year-old son who's on his way to the Navy. I would feel a whole lot more comfortable with a Commander-in-Chief Obama than I would with a Commander-in-Chief Bush or McCain.
I mean, when Webb made that, authored that bill, and then Obama's so much behind it, and then McCain being against it, how else can they look at it but that Obama's in their camp and McCain isn't? That's cut and dried for me.
Those are the type of issues we need veterans talking to other veterans about.
I'm doing everything I can. I knock on doors, I make telephone calls, I'm trying to help with voter registration. It's just an absolute essential thing that Barack Obama win in November.
I feel pretty powerless not being in the military anymore. I don't feel like I can help them at all, but volunteering for this campaign has given me a chance to say, if I can get just 100 extra people to vote in my precinct, or 200, or even just 5, if that means that we win the election and can bring the troops home, those votes just saved lives.
Any free time I have, it's theirs. Anything I can do, I've done phone banking, to entering data.
I volunteered to do some phone calls, and I'm going down just as soon as we get done here.
I'm actually amazed at the amount of support for Senator Obama within the military community. I thought that it would be much harder than it has been. But in having these house parties, we're seeing that a lot of people are more willing to sort of come out of the closet as Democrats or as supporters of Senator Obama within the military.
I still remember the day we laid my grandfather to rest in the Punch Bowl Cemetery, the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific. In that cemetery, lined with the graves of Americans who sacrificed for our country, we heard the solemn notes of taps. We heard the crack of guns fired in salute. We watched as a folded flag was handed to my grandmother. It was the nation's final act of service and gratitude to him. An America that stood by my grandfather when he took off the uniform and it never left his side. And should I have the distinct honor of being your Commander-in-Chief, I will lead this nation in rededicating itself to that commitment, to serving those who have worn the uniform of the United States as well as they've served us.